So, what does it really take for a personal project to just grab the world's attention seemingly overnight? Today, we're not actually looking at a finished product. Nope, we're looking at something way more important: the launch. We're going to deconstruct the announcement for a podcast called The Magic of Anatolia and see what it tells us about how passion projects can just catch fire in today's world. And it all kicks off with the creator's own words. Right from the get-go, his language tells you everything. He doesn't say it's an exciting new project. He calls it devasa, a huge project. This isn't some corporate press release, it's a personal mission statement. And that one single ambitious word, well, it sets the stage for everything that's about to come. Okay, so let's dig in. How did this project even come to be? The creator, Hussein Somazai, he laid out this vision that was, and this is where it gets really interesting, somehow both incredibly specific and massively ambitious on a global scale. And just look at who he's talking to. He's not trying to be for everybody. He's specifically calling out to intellectual history culture lovers. By getting that specific with his niche, he's doing more than just making content. It's like he's firing a flare gun into the sky, signaling to a very specific community all around the world, saying, hey, I'm over here. This is for you. So if you're part of that community, what are you actually going to be listening to? Well, the sheer scope of the topics is where this whole thing gets really fascinating. It's a genuine content universe. Now, at first glance, the list looks kind of like what you'd expect, right? Religions, sciences, space, psychology, even nature and chemistry. It promises some serious, deep dive conversations for that intellectual crowd he's aiming for. But tucked away inside that chemistry topic is the project's real secret weapon: stomach chemistry. I mean, come on. This is just brilliant, and it perfectly captures the project's unique personality. That one single quirky topic does more to sell this idea than 100 marketing buzzwords ever could. It just screams passion. It tells you this isn't some cookie-cutter show. It's the result of one person's amazing, wide-ranging curiosity. It's weird, it's memorable, and it is totally authentic. But look, a great idea and some funky topics, that's only half the fight. How do you get people to actually hit that subscribe button? This is where the strategy gets really, really clever, with an offer that is just wow. He called it the bonus, but honestly, it's so much more than just a piece of extra content or a discount. This right here is the masterstroke. It's a bridge that connects the digital world of his podcast to the physical world of travel. And that is an unbelievably powerful hook, because it's not offering stuff, it's offering a real experience. And the process couldn't be easier. You subscribe on Patreon, you get yourself over to Antalya, and boom, you get a free personal guided tour from the guy who makes the show. This completely changes the game. You're not just a listener anymore. You're a potential guest. The whole connection becomes real, something you can actually touch. And get this wasn't some limited time flash-in-the-pan gimmick. The creator publicly promised to honor this offer for at least 2 years. Just think about the message that sends. It builds a massive amount of trust. It proves this isn't just some marketing ploy. It's a core, fundamental part of what this project is all about. So, you've got an authentic voice, you've got one-of-a-kind topics, and you've got this incredible real-world offer. The million-dollar question is, did it actually work? Well, let's take a look at what happened the second this thing went live. The project went live on global platforms, available to everyone from day one. And the reaction? It wasn't just positive. It was immediate. And in the creator's own words, it was unexpectedly intense. The key metric? A mind-blowing 260% growth in interest in the very first week. This wasn't a slow burn, folks. This was a rocket launch. It's absolute proof that this unique mix of niche content and a powerful real-world offer just hit a nerve with exactly the right people. All right, so let's pull back the curtain and really analyze what's going on here. Why did this strategy work so incredibly well? Well, it taps into this huge shift in how we all connect with media these days. See, on one side, you've got the old model, traditional media broadcasts, general stuff to a huge, broad audience. It's a one-way conversation. But on the other side, you've got the model that the magic of Anatolia is all about. It laser targets a niche community, it's fueled by a super specific passion, remember the stomach chemistry? And most importantly, it creates a direct two-way connection. And that free tour, that's the ultimate example of that connection. So what's the playbook we can take away from us? First off, that genuine, quirky passion, it's like a magnet. That's your authenticity. Second, you have to have a unique offer that nobody else does, something people can't ignore, like a free tour. Third, build that bridge from the digital to the real world. It creates a bond that a like button just can't compete with. And finally, never underestimate the power of a small, passionate niche. They can create way more buzz than a huge, uninterested crowd ever will. And all of this leads us to one last really big question. We've just seen a single creator launch a global project from scratch, powered by nothing more than a wild idea and a direct line to his audience. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is this the future? Can passionate, individual projects just like this one become the new way we share our history, our culture, and our biggest ideas? It's definitely something to think about.